Hello, Brittany here with day 50 of our 67 days towards our own at-home practice. And today we'll be reviewing the past 4 weeks of practice. We just finished our week 7 and we're going on to week 8, which is going to be really fully, wholeheartedly enjoying the present moment and what it means to be here and now. And in order to do that full force, we're going to review today detoxing our body, opening up our heart, foregoing the future, and learning from the past. Doing all of these things with the art of our body. So let's get started. Sliding the palms into the body, deep breaths in, complete breaths out. Inhale, letting go of the abdomen, filling the belly up with air like a balloon. And exhale, letting it all go, gently engaging the belly into the back to extinguish even the last of our breath. One more deep belly breath, just like this. Bring our hands together at heart center. Today I offer you svadhyaya or self-study, taking this time in our practice to study our body, mind, and soul throughout our practice. Our body and its movements, our mind and its thoughts, our soul, our awareness, and how it perceives our movements and our thoughts. If this is a nourishing intention. If not, setting any other intention that'll keep your mind on your mat. And grounding the palms, returning to our deep belly breathing in and out of the nose. We'll start our practice off with Kapalabhati and Bhastrika, two really awesome breaths where we breathe at a rate of 1 breath per second. Kapalabhati, forcibly exhaling. Bhastrika, forcibly inhaling and exhaling. We're going to do just 1 round of each, starting both with 3 deep belly breaths. Beginning our Kapalabhati after our next exhale. Deep breath in, complete breath out. 2 more belly breaths before beginning our Bhastrika. Our Kapalabhati is our detoxifying breath. So as we exhaled, we just started to detoxify our system. We'll start our Bhastrika, forcibly inhaling and exhaling after this next exhale. Deep breaths in, complete breaths out. 2 more belly breaths. After our Bhastrika, you should feel a little bit more energized. That is our heart-warming breath that helps us both let go of the past and open up our heart and love a little bit more, giving us some more energy and willpower to do so. So we're going to get started with our practice, warming up with 1 vinyasa round of our twisted sun salutations. I have this all written down here because it's a lot we're going over today. So let's get started. We're going to come onto the front of our mats if we're using a mat. Deep inhale, arms up and overhead. Exhaling the palms to the chest. Inhaling our hands to our lower back, nice gentle arch. And then exhaling, sliding down the body,
coming into a gentle bend, forward fold. Inhaling, straightening the right knee, raising the right arm up to the ceiling, nice strong chest. And then exhaling back into our body. Inhaling, straightening the left, letting our left arm come up, nice strong chest. Exhaling back into the body. Inhaling, allowing our right knee to come back, hugging it towards the front knee and then grounding it. Exhaling, our left arm up, grounding the right palm. Nice gentle twist. Inhaling back into the body. And then bringing our left foot back to meet our right. Exhaling our forearms and forehead down. Inhaling, engaging the elbows into the body, pressing through the fingertips, coming into our Cobra. Exhaling, straightening the left arm, looking right. Inhaling to center. And then exhaling, straightening the right arm, looking left. Inhaling to center. Exhale, toes down, pressing back into our downward facing dog. Inhale, bending our right knee, threading it through, looking left. Exhaling to center. Inhale, bending the left knee, threading it through, looking right. Inhaling back to center. We're going to take a deep inhale, raising our right leg up, gently stacking the hips. And exhale, threading our front foot through, coming into our high lunge, hugging our knees. Inhale, grounding our left knee. Left hand nice and wide. We're going to exhale, reach our right arm up, strong shoulders. Inhaling back into the body. Exhale, off the back knee. Left foot forward into our fold. And then inhale our forearms to our knees, bending the butt back, coming into our chair. Exhale, right elbow, left knee, looking over the left shoulder. Inhaling back to center. And exhaling over left elbow, right knee, looking up. Inhaling to center. Exhaling back to our fold. And then inhale, coming up the body, gently stacking the spine, one vertebrae at a time. Part of our detoxification sequence, our twisted sun salutations are a nice, gentle way to warm up and detoxify our body. From here, we are going to be going right into our standing series. Shoulders together in the back, deep inhale. Right knee back, coming back to our high lunge. Hugging the knees towards one another. We are going to straighten our front knee, chest forward, hips forward. Exhale, folding forward. Going to frame our foot with our hand, bending at the elbows, allowing our head to come to our knee in our intense side stretch. 2 more deep breaths here. Keeping the hips centered, shoulders together in the back. Then we are going to ground our right palm, lifting our left arm up, coming into our reverse triangle. Taking 2 more nice deep breaths here. Strong chest, strong shoulders, not sinking into our bottom arm. Inhale, twist a little bit more. Exhaling, coming back in. You can take our left hand, spreading it nice and wide, reaching our right arm up, coming into our triangle. Staring past our fingertips, 2 more deep breaths here. If you're not off here, if you didn't ground your back heel, it's going to be a little bit of a balance check. Finding what suits us best. 1 more deep breath. Gentle inhale, twist. Exhaling back to center. Bending into our front knee. Grounding our back, coming into our low lunge. Gently hugging the knees towards one another. Bringing both hands inside our front foot. We're going to come into our lizard pose. Now we can either roll our foot on the side, coming into a gentle lizard here. Let's just stick with this one today. Pressing through the fingertips, chest up nice and high. For a little bit more for our last 2 breaths, gently bending at the elbows, studying our body, seeing what fits us best. Pressing through the fingers, gently coming back in. We're going to walk our left foot towards our right hand, right in line with our right knee.
letting our knee gently come out to the side. Nice strong upper body as we come into our pigeon, as not to overload our hips. Shoulders together, elbows into the side, eyes up and overhead. 2 more deep breaths here. Our pigeon pose is an awesome hip opener that is helping us let go of the past. The stored energy in our hips, nice and gently coming out of this posture back into our low lunge. We store energy in our hips, so these can also be very emotional. From here, we are going to step our right foot forward and bring our left foot back, hugging the knees towards one another. Nice, beautiful high lunge, centered hips, grounding our back foot, and gently bringing our right foot onto the side, hands inside, coming into our lizard. Strong back, strong shoulders, keeping our hips centered, and maybe gently bending for a little bit more for our last 2 breaths. Breathing into our hips, where our tension goes, our energy flows, so we always want to breathe into the area of tension. Gently pressing back up, bringing that right foot towards our left hand, grounding the knee, left foot in line with the left knee, the right knee, sitting up nice and tall, elbows into the side. 2 more deep breaths here. Just 1 more. Finding our comfort. And then gently pressing back into our high lunge. Back foot on the mat. We are going to come forward into our wide-legged forward fold. If you can't do it just like me, coming up. Nice strong spine. Chest forward, hips forward. Exhaling forward, folding forward. When you can't fold anymore, grounding the palms. Toes forward. This is another awesome hip opener. And it is really good for so many amazing things, but folding forward is also really good for helping us forego the future, forego our worries. So these gentle folds are all helping us do that. Toes forward, deep inhale here. Exhale, bend the elbows into the body, into one another, surrendering the crown. Inhaling up and exhaling in. Just 1 more deep breath like this. Pressing through the fingers, coming back up. We're going to gently bend our right knee over our ankle. Left foot comes up. Maybe we stay here. This is a lot and awesome for the hips, awesome for the thighs. Maybe we bring our hands to our heart. 2 more deep breaths. Finding our calm. Finding our center. Breathing into our tension. Grounding the palms. Gently coming back to center. Take a deep inhale, press through the fingers, shoulders together in the back, straight spine. Exhale, elbows into one another, into the body, surrendering the crown. Inhaling up, exhaling in. 1 more belly breath, just like this. Pressing through the fingertips, coming back up, nice strong straight spine, bending into that left side. Maybe staying here, bringing our right toes up, and then maybe bringing our hands to our heart, strong chest, 2 more deep breaths. Breathing into any tension we're feeling. Slow and steady exhale. Gently grounding the palms, coming back to center, and we're going to go into our nice light twist. Right arm forward, left arm back, hands in line with one another, surrendering our crown, allowing our gaze to come to the right side. 2 more deep breaths here. Gently engaging the thighs, the knees towards one another. Nice solid foundation.
Then sliding the hands towards one another and gently switching sides, allowing our gaze to come to the left. 2 more deep breaths here. Then allowing our hands to come back to center, gently pressing back up. And we're going to walk the feet in so that they are about 6 inches off of each of our hips. And at that point, we're going to stick our butt back, bringing our elbows to our knees, nice, strong and steady chest. And maybe bringing our elbows between our knees, hands to heart. And then maybe sliding them down, really opening those hips. 2 more deep breaths wherever it feels most nourishing. Then surrendering our palms back down, we are going to come back down onto our butts. And then we are going to turn and come onto our knees. Walking our hands forward, coming into our extended puppy, knees right underneath the hips. Bring our chin and chest forward at first, and then grounding our forehead so that our body is in the right alignment. Taking 2 more nice deep breaths here, surrendering our spine. This is a forward fold that isn't also a heart opener. It's great for present mindedness, as it's both opening our heart, letting go of the past, folding forward, fueling our brain with feel-good neurotransmitter, feel-good thoughts. 1 more deep breath here. Then we're going to roll our body forward, allowing our hips to come down, elbows to come right underneath the shoulders, coming into our Sphinx pose. We're going to go through a series of our heart openers, helping us not only open up our heart, but also let go of our past. Pressing through the fingertips into the elbows, elbows right underneath the shoulders, shoulders together in the back. 2 more deep breaths here. Nice strong chest. Sphinx pose is great for realigning our lower back. We're going to spread our feet mats width apart. Bring our hands underneath our shoulders, pressing back into our child's pose. Grounding our head, 3 deep breaths here. Our forward folds are really great countering stretches for our heart openers. They help put our spine back in line. Deep inhale, rolling over the shoulders, now coming into our Cobra. Hands still in the same place, elbows into our side, pressing through our fingertips, belly button the last thing on the mat, gently engaging the shoulders in the back. 2 more deep breaths. We're going to lower our belly down, keeping our chest high, interlacing our fingers behind our back. Reaching through the back of our arms, keeping our shoulders strong, lifting our legs up, taking 3 breaths here. This is our locust pose. It's a really awesome heart opener that gets our core involved, our thighs involved. Full body extensive. Then don't go anywhere, gently bend those feet in, pressing through the ankles, opening up into our bow. 3 deep breaths. Our most intensive heart openers, we use our other heart openers to build into it. Just 1 more deep breath. Inhale, really come into the bend, and then exhale. Down onto the belly, hands underneath the shoulders. We are going to press back into our rabbit pose, coming up onto our knees. We learned our rabbit pose very gently in our practice. Bring our heads right here, and this is a beginner's part that we can all go to. If we're having neck issues, interlacing the fingers around, coming here. Now the full variation of rabbit pose, my hair's coming all over the place. Full variation of rabbit pose, where knees are right underneath the hips. we ground the crown of our head and we grab hold, put our fleshy part of our toes on the mat, grabbing hold of our heels, engaging the shoulders together in the back, butt right over the knees. Deep breaths in, complete breaths out. It's a great countering posture for our heart openers. 2 more breaths here. Then gently letting go of the hands, pressing back up and coming onto our butts, bringing our feet forward. We learned a lot of other folds, but today we are not going to go over our seated forward fold just like this. Instead, we're going to go through our head to knee, our Janu Sirsana, bringing our left foot inside our right thigh, centering our hips over our right leg, inhaling our arms up, chest forward, hips forward, exhale, folding forward, bring our head as close to our knee as it wants to be. Deep breaths in, complete breaths out. Taking 2 more just like this. Allowing our body to just gently fold into itself. Then when we're ready, releasing our foot with our left hand, allowing our left hand to come up to the ceiling. Gaze up to the ceiling, hugging our shoulders together in the back. Nice gentle twist. 2 more deep breaths. Inhales if someone's pressing through that hand, opening you up. Exhaling back into the body, into our fold. Then slowly inhaling, coming back up, stacking the spine, 1 vertebrae at a time, coming to our seat. And then gently switching sides. Bringing our right foot in, left foot out. Inhaling, chest forward, hips forward. Exhaling, folding forward. Bring our head to our knee, keeping our toes up towards the ceiling. Deep breaths in. Complete breaths out. Just 2 more. Releasing with our right hand, allowing it to come up to the ceiling, gently stacking our right shoulder over the left. Gaze up at the ceiling. 2 more deep breaths here. Nice strong shoulders, straight spine. Keeping our fold into our left leg. And then gently inhaling, twisting a little bit more, exhaling, bringing the body back into itself, centering ourselves over our leg. Then inhaling, gently coming up, stacking the spine, 1 vertebrae at a time. Our last posture we'll go through is our awesome, our cow face, Gomukasana. Cow face pose, bring our hips back together while opening our heart. Take our left ankle, bring it to our right hip, right ankle to our left hip. Gently stacking our knees over one another. Right knee over the left. If we can't come here, bring our foot up and just going to it from here. Right arm up, bending it into the back. Left arm down, bending it into the right arm. Grabbing hold if we can. If not, using a strap. Deep breaths in. Complete breaths out. Just 2 more. Sitting up nice and tall. Breathing into any tension we're feeling. Then gently releasing and switching sides. Right foot, left hip, left foot, right hip, left knee over the right knee as best we can. And allowing our left arm to come up, right arm to come down and back. Using a strap if we need to. Deep breaths in.
complete breaths out. Just 2 more, breathing into any tension we're feeling. Gently releasing the strap, bringing both feet out in front of us. Hands on our knees, chin into our chest, coming onto our back, one vertebrae at a time into our savasana. Closing our eyes and bringing attention to our feet, beginning to let all tension go from the body by gently adjusting any area until it feels comfort. Starting with our toes, coming through our ankles to our calves and our shins, and then up to our knees, through our thighs to our hips, through our belly and our lower back, to our chest and our shoulders, noticing our upper back if it's grounded and comfortable, and then going down through our arms, through our elbows and forearms, to our wrists and our hands. Grounding the palms if any thoughts are on our mind, and returning attention back to our necks, gently rocking side to side, finding our comfort, and then gently bringing our chin to our chest and looking up and overhead, rocking our head forward and backward, finding that sweet spot on the back of our head that finds us the most comfort, remaining here, bringing our attention to that spot right between the eyes. And for our next 1 minute, letting our mind, our thinker, letting it know that we have nowhere to go and nowhere to be, but right here and right now. Listening only to the sounds and feeling only the sensations in our immediate present. For the next 45 seconds, our only responsibility is to be here now. When we're ready, and only when we're ready, bringing our attention back to the body, gently massaging the fingers and the toes amongst one another. Bringing one knee into the chest at a time, interlacing our fingers around or bringing our hands to our heart as we rock over to our right side, coming into our sleeping baby, preparing our body for motion. And then when we're ready, gently pressing through the ground below us, coming back to our seat. Bring our hands together at heart center, closing our eyes and reflecting on the intention we set in the beginning of our practice, and only moments in which we met this intention. Ending our practice, bowing to one another, bowing to our beautiful bodies, and honoring the light within each of us, which is the same. Namaste. Thank you so much for another awesome practice. This was an extensive practice. Fortunately, all of the things we did built into today or tomorrow and really learning how to live with joy in the present moment. So this was still a complementary practice. Your spine should feel great. Your body should feel great. Let me know below how you feel. And please, please, please reach out to me with any questions, comments, concerns, because I love hearing from you. See you tomorrow. Bye.